Okay, I think we're ready to get started. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully everyone can see the slides and hear me, but welcome. Thank you for joining us for our 2024 Back to School webinar. I'm Emily. I am the Director of Customer Support and Operations, and I'm joined today by Billy, who is our Senior Product Marketing Manager, and Michelle, who is our Brand Content Strategy Manager. We're excited to share some updates with you guys. A few housekeeping items before we get started. So when you joined, all attendees are automatically muted and your cameras are turned off, so nothing to worry about there. We will have a Q&A at the end of the webinar, so feel free to submit questions as we're going. At the bottom of your screen, you should see a spot to submit questions under Q&A. We'll be monitoring those and answering them at the end. And then lastly, a recorded version will be sent out in the next few days. So if you miss anything or want to share it or want to re-listen, it will be available for you later on in the next coming days. But with that, let's get started. So today's agenda, we're going to start by talking about our new back to school playbook and all the options that are available for you with that new tool. We're going to talk about our new ways to earn that we have recently launched. We will update you on our new browser extension that we're super excited about. We're going to cover some upcoming promotions and bonuses that are coming, and then we will wrap up by answering your questions with a Q&A session. So with that, let's get started, and I'm going to hand it over to Billy.
Awesome. Thanks, Emily. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so we have a ton of exciting updates to share with you, so I'll just dive right in. First thing that I wanted to cover is our brand new resource that we created specifically for you this year. This is our back to school playbook. And I'll preface this by saying, I've spoken to a lot of coordinators over the last year. And if there's one thing that you all have in common, it's that you wear so many hats. You're all so busy. And, we recognize that and appreciate the role that you play in your organizations. And so when it comes to marketing your program and promoting your program to new families, we wanted to make that as easy as possible. So it's one less hat for you to wear. We really wanted to simplify that task and make it easy to get the word out about your program. You know how fast and easy and effective that fundraising with RaiseRight is, but we do hear, from coordinators that it is hard to get new families on board. So these resources available through the Back to School Playbook are designed to help you do just that. And I just want to take a moment to talk about each of these new resources to show you how easy they are to use. First resource you'll find are these monthly calendar PDFs with dates marked off for our big upcoming bonus events like Raise Days and Fall Bonus Fest. The calendars also have dates marked off for optimal times to promote your program using some of the other resources available through the playbook. So for example, in the days leading up to Raise Days, there will be reminders to email your families using one of the messaging templates. And the calendar PDFs link directly to the templates. So all you have to do is click through, copy a message, and send it out. This will help you really plan ahead and keep your marketing on a consistent schedule so families are constantly reminded about your program, they're reminded about big earning opportunities, and they have an easy avenue to sign up for your program if they haven't done so already. Speaking of messaging templates, that brings me to the next resource. So, when it comes to having information about your program on your organization's website or sending emails to members of your organization or posting about it on social media, we've created these templates for all of those scenarios so that you don't have to. All you have to do is copy and paste a template and fill in a few blanks with specifics about your program. So the example you see on screen here is for one of the email templates. Again, all you have to do is copy and paste the template into an email, customize the template with your program's information, which you see a few fields highlighted yellow on screen. You would just add your organization name, your name, etc. Add your invite link from the coordinator dashboard, and voila. In just a matter of minutes, you've got an email ready to send out to families. They can click that link and sign up for your program. Again, super fast, super easy. And when it comes to information on your websites, we've noticed that some organizations, especially those who have been around with us for a while, We still see some references to our old company name, so we really encourage you to use these resources to keep your messaging up to date as well. Again, all you have to do is copy and paste, fill in a few blanks, and you're good to go. Another new resource within the playbook, we have this back to school night slideshow presentation. And you can download a PowerPoint or make a copy of, there's a Google version as well. And again, all you have to do is fill in a few blanks with specifics about your program and then share this at an upcoming in-person event. And this doesn't just work for schools. If you are an athletic club or a band program, the entire presentation is customizable, so you can edit the copy and make it work for you. It has short and sweet overviews of RaiseRight fundraising, how it all works, simple steps to sign up, earning with the mobile app, and more. So yeah, we really encourage you to use this, share it with your families. It's very informative and easy to digest. The next resource I wanted to touch on is this brand new flyer. This one is geared towards schools that use RaiseRight to help offset tuition costs for families. And just like the other resources, you just download it. You can add your organization's QR code, just download that from the coordinator dashboard and drop it onto the flyer. Then you can print it out and hang it in the school office or distribute at a parent-teacher night or even back to school night or any other in-person event. Adding that QR code makes it incredibly fast and easy for families to sign up for your program. We've actually seen that organizations that use the invite link and QR code from your coordinator dashboard, they see up to 65% more registrations. So we highly encourage you to use those tools. And at this point, I'll hand it off to Michelle, who will talk about a few more resources available in the playbook.
Awesome. Thank you, Billy. So I'll be quickly touching on a few extra resources that you'll be able to find in the Back to School Playbook. First up, we have our school choice guide, and this is catered towards private school coordinators and their families. And this guide is designed to help you understand school choice programs and benefits that are available from the government, plus information on how you can combine those benefits with RaiseRight earnings to cover up to even 100% of private education costs for your families. So we definitely encourage you to reference this guide to help your families take advantage of all the savings that are available to them for private tuition and other school expenses. Next up, we have our back to school gift guide. This one's a fan favorite every year. I encourage you to check this out for earning inspiration and share it with your families so you can support them for everything they need for their back to school shopping. And then lastly, we just launched this new tool. It's called the Earnings Potential Calculator. And this is something that you can share with your parents who haven't yet joined RaiseRight, but maybe they're a little curious to learn more. It's a really quick and easy tool, and it only takes a couple minutes to fill it out. Interested parents can just provide basic estimates of their monthly spend in categories like groceries, gas, retail shopping, entertainment, and then they'll get a personalized calculation result of how much they could save and earn potentially just within using 1 year of using RaiseRight. So yeah, really cool tool. Strongly encourage you to share this as another marketing resource to families that haven't signed up yet. So now I'll pass it back to Billy, and then he's going to discuss two of our newest features that you'll definitely want to take advantage of this year.
Awesome. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah, so next we're going to talk about our brand new way to earn. This is in addition to gift cards. We just launched this a couple of weeks ago, and this is earning by shopping online through RaiseRight. We've been really excited about this because this is going to help your participants accelerate their earnings and enable them to earn more on a lot of their online shopping. You've probably seen some of our communications around this, but I did just want to hit on a few important benefits of shopping online through RaiseRight. So first, this brings an additional 450 brands to the RaiseRight catalog that participants can earn from. Many of those brands also offer gift cards, and for those brands, participants can essentially earn twice on a single online purchase if they shop online through RaiseRight and buy a gift card to use as payment on that purchase. This is basically combining earnings and obviously helps participants earn more and earn faster. Also, if you have families that have not joined your program yet, or they've joined, but they have not started earning with gift cards for whatever reason, this is another fast and easy way to get started earning. There's no linking a bank account required. There's no fees. It's just shopping online like they normally would. They just click through to the websites from RaiseRight. So a little bit of a deeper dive on how it works. Essentially, participants can browse brands like they normally do on RaiseRight.com or on the mobile app. They can search brands, or they can click on the new Shop Online tab you've probably seen on the website and on the app. And when they select a brand to view its product page, all they have to do is click the Shop Now button. And this takes them directly to the brand's website where they go shopping. And again, they earn just by completing a purchase. And like I said before, for many brands, if we have a gift card available, participants can also buy a gift card to use as payment, and they'll earn again on their online purchase. Very easy, very effective. And I just wanted to call out a few important details when it comes to earning by shopping online through RaiseRight. First, all earnings, whether gift cards or shopping online, go back to your organization the same way they do today. All earnings are included in your monthly payouts. And on that note of payouts, another important detail is that online earnings do take a little bit longer to be included in those payouts. This is to account for return windows from each brand. So once a participant's purchase passes the return window, those earnings are then sent to your organization in the next payout. In total, it can take between 45 to 90 days. The first payout to include any online earnings will be October 7th. These earnings will show in your rebate summary by family reports, and we will also have a brand new report specifically for online earnings available in time for that October 7th payout as well. Of course, for more information and a full list of FAQs, I encourage you to visit the URL on screen. There's a ton of information, and of course, we're happy to answer any questions you might have. Next up is our new browser extension. This is another item that we just launched alongside our new way to earn. This is the RaiseRight earnings extension. Another thing we were really excited to launch leading up to the back to school season. And this will help your participants get earning reminders while they shop online. We've heard through surveys and elsewhere that often participants simply forget to use RaiseRight while they're shopping. So this tool will help combat that. It's available to install for free in just a couple of clicks. It takes seconds to install, and then you're good to go. And it's available for Google Chrome and Microsoft Edge desktop browsers. Once it's added to your browser, all you have to do, again, shop online like you normally would, and the extension icon will glow in color whenever earnings are available on a website. So as you can see in the example on screen, let's say you're shopping at Nike.com. You'd click on the RaiseRight heart icon, which is circled on screen in pink. That opens the extension where you can activate online earnings in just one click. You can also easily buy an e-gift card to use as payment for your Nike purchase. Obviously, you'll earn even more when the brand is on bonus. So in this example here, a participant would earn 12% on their Nike purchase by activating those online earnings, clicking that activate button, and then they would buy a Nike e-gift card to use as payment. And then they'll earn an additional 11% on that gift card purchase for a combined earnings of 23%. So as you can see, incredibly helpful, incredibly effective tool to help remind participants to earn in both ways and help them reach their earning goals even faster. Of course, again, for all details and a full list of FAQs, you can visit the URL on screen. And next, I will hand it off to Michelle to talk through some new promotions and brands.
Thank you, Billy. So next, I'd like to share some updates on our upcoming promotions. So get ready to mark your calendar for these big earning events. All right, first up, we have our Refer a Friend giveaway, and this is happening from August 16th through September 20th. This year, you can enter to win one of 5 $100 Bath & Body Works gift cards by sharing your Invite Friends and Family link with people you know. So just invite at least one person, or families can invite at least one person to receive one entry. And then for each person that ends up joining RaiseRight, you'll get an additional entry. So we'll be choosing one winner every Friday starting August 23rd through the end of the promotion. So the more your participants refer, the more chances they'll have to win. And we also have Raise Days coming up next month. That's from September 19th to 20th. As you know, it's 2 big days of bonuses from over 100 brands on both e-gift cards and reloads. We also have Fall Bonus Fest coming up in October. That'll be spanning from October 4th through 27th. And then additionally, we have many free shipping offers that will be running throughout the rest of the calendar year. And then these events are all in addition to our weekly bonuses and our flash bonuses, so there'll be more on the way. Keep your eye out. To stay up to date on all the events that will be happening, the best way to do that is to make sure you're opted in to receive email notifications and push notifications from us. So I would say that's the fastest and easiest way to stay in the loop on all of things happening, bonuses and promotions. And these events are the best ways to reach your fundraising goals faster and earn even more and inform your families to really get them involved in your RaiseRight program. All right, now everyone's favorite, new brands. We have some big news here. So as Billy mentioned, now that we've rolled out online earnings, you can now score earnings from over 400 new brands on top of what we already had available in the gift card space. So that is amazing. So now you can earn on online brands such as like Expedia, Orbit, and then other retailers such as Madewell, Patagonia, North Face. I believe Lululemon is also now available for online earnings as well. So I know that one people have been asking for that one. So you'll definitely want to take advantage of the new additions there. And then plus, we're always introducing new gift card and e-gift card brands. So earlier this year, we recently added IKEA, American Express e-gift cards, Etsy as well. So definitely check those out too. All right, lastly, I wanted to share an exciting new look that is coming to our coordinator and participant resource centers. These will be launching later this month, and we're very excited to roll these out to bring you a more helpful experience to our resource center as you browse the materials that are available to you as a coordinator or even as a participant. All right, so just to give you a sneak peek and highlight a few new features, as you can see, this is kind of like a bird's eye view of what it's going to look like. So just to zoom in on a few highlights, we'll be adding a left-hand menu, as you can see, for easier navigation. There will be a new highlight section up top where we'll share like key news and updates, including a new What's New page that I'll go into in a bit. And then we've also reorganized the content overall on this page just to make it easier for you to find resources based on your needs or based on the questions that you might have as coordinator, just depending on where you are in your journey, whether you're starting a program or whether you're looking for ways to market and grow your program. We've reorganized it in a way that's a bit more intuitive. All of our very same resources will still be available. We've just done some rearranging and some reorganization to make it more beneficial for you. So I strongly encourage you to bookmark this page once it rolls out live in case you haven't already, so you can easily jump back to it whenever you need to reference something. We've also applied the same new look and feel to our participant resource center as well. It's getting the same makeover, so you'll definitely want to let your families know about this update too. We'll have great resources for new families that are just getting started, or if your families want additional tips on how to earn more through their everyday purchases and everyday expenses, we have more resources for that as well, and earning tips. And lastly, we'll be moving our What's New information to its own home. As I mentioned earlier, you'll still be able to access all this What's New stuff from the resource center that you're able to today. So don't forget to bookmark this as well. We're just giving it a dedicated space to give it more breathing room and allow more space for you to see all the latest info. So don't forget to bookmark that as well. And I believe that covers all of our key updates. I'm going to pass it back to Emily now to open up the floor for questions.
Great, thank you, you guys. That was awesome content. All right, we're gonna start the Q&A session right now. So if you have questions and haven't already sent them over, feel free to send them as we are going through these, and we'll try to get to as many of them as we can before we run out of time. Okay, the first question. We are an enrichment / after school program that uses gift card savings towards tuition. Will the private school guide help us? If not, do you have something that can help us? So yes, so the back to school guide and the information that we have launched, while it is definitely targeted to private schools, it can be used really for any organization that is doing any sort of rebate sharing, whether it be for tuition, for an after school program, or for athletic fees. So since all of those materials are editable, you should be able to kind of tweak them to make them work for you. So they should be able to work for your needs as well. Next question. I see when you click on shop online and read the exclusions, it says gift cards are not eligible for cash back. What does that mean? So that's a great question. So each retailer has a list of exclusions. So when you are going to use the shop online, I would definitely recommend that you read those exclusions so that you know what qualifies. But this sentence specifically is referring to the purchase of gift cards through the retailer's website, not through our website. But if I was to go to Nike.com and purchase gift cards directly from Nike, those would not be eligible for cash back. And that is what that exclusion is referring to. All right, our next question. Do individuals get the credit on the shopping extension or just the organization? So when you are shopping online, those earnings are going to go back to the organization, just like it would if someone purchased a gift card. And then as the organization, whatever the organization does with rebates today, those earnings would apply the same way. So if you are sharing rebates with your families, then the assumption would be that those earnings that they're using, that they earn from shop online would be split in the same way. So if you're doing 50-50 split, or it would go through the same process as what it would if you were taking earnings from a gift card. Okay, next one. Let's see. Are there plans to update, rebrand, or overhaul scriptware? At this time, we don't have any major plans to make any scriptware overhauls, but we will be making updates to the reporting, as we mentioned earlier. Those will apply to scriptware as well, so that you have reports that you need for the new shop online earnings. Where is the QR code located on the dashboard? So you need to go to your coordinator dashboard, and it should be, I believe it's in your lower right-hand corner. There is a place to download a QR code, and then you can use that by copying it into any one of our promotional materials or an email or something that you've created yourself. All right, next question. Is the free shipping only applicable to the physical gift cards, or does it apply to shipping for online purchases? So when we are talking about free shipping promotions within RaiseRight, those only apply to orders that the coordinator is placing for physical cards. And then if you meet those certain thresholds, then you would get free shipping on your organization order. It does not apply to shipping for online purchases. That would be something that the retailer themselves would have to offer if it was available. Next question, can a slide be added to the back to school presentation to feature the new shop online, or the new online shopping feature? Billy, I'm going to defer to you for this one. Is there a slide in there already? Or are we planning to add one?
Yes, we are planning to add one. We will also be adding a slide for the browser extension. So you'll have both of the newest tools available with that presentation as early as next week. So check back next week.
Perfect. Thank you. Great questions, you guys. All right, will there be a report to run for shop online percentages back to families like gift cards? So yes, we have a plan since the first deposit is not going to be made for earnings from shop online until the October deposit happens. We do have plans and they are in development right now to get some reporting changes out to you. So there will be a number of changes. First off, all of your earnings reports will be updated to include earnings from shop online purchases as well as from gift card purchases. So those will all be accounted for in all of your earnings reports. Since we are going to be using the same process, so that monthly deposit process that happens for e-card orders, reloads, and ship to home orders, those deposits will now include the shop online earnings as well in October. So that report that you get, that auto order deposit report, will also be updated to include the earnings coming in from shop online, as well as we will be creating an individual report on its own that will show you the earnings coming directly from shop online. Keeping in mind that shop online earnings are different than gift card purchases, since those happen outside of our system. So you won't see earnings from shop online in your order history reports, since these are happening outside of our system. So there will be a new report dedicated to just shop online as well. That should be coming soon, prior to October. Will the Q&A be on the recording? Yes, the whole webinar is recorded, so you should get all the Q&A included in that recording. All right, will the money earned from online purchases show up in the family summary? Will it show up after the return window expires? So we are not counting something as earned to the organization through shop online, meaning we won't be paying you out and it will not show up in your reports until it is fully earned and outside of that return window. So there will be no worry that we're going to take back money because someone made a return. So that is why there's like a 45 to 90-day lag period. And once it comes out of that period and we've deemed it fully earned, then the earnings will start to show up in the coordinator reporting. So you'll have to keep in mind that a family may purchase something, like right now in August, but it won't be fully earned until later in September. And at which point that's when the coordinator will start seeing it in her reports, because it's been outside of that return window and the family has earned it. That means that will also be the time when it starts showing up in your earnings summary report, and the family will totally realize the earnings at that point. Looks like we got about 1 minute left. I'm going to do one more question and then I think we will be done right on time here. Last question is, where do I see my online shopping order history? Not the gift card shopping, but my normal shopping, the shopping trips I'm using from shop online. So you should be able to go to your see your shopping history by going under account and then under your order history. And then there is now a toggle there to see both your online order history and your gift card order history. And you can toggle between the two. So if you go to your online order history, you should see all of your shopping trips listed there. And then there will be an earned by date. And if you made a purchase after that earned by date, you should see it come through with the amount that you would have earned. From that, once you see that, then there will be the lag time that I mentioned, that 45 to 90 days, in which would be the time the coordinator would see it and would be fully earned and paid out to the organization. All right, so with that, I'm going to wrap up our Q&A session. I want to thank you all for joining us. And if you could keep an eye on your inboxes, you should see a survey here at the end. And if you have a few minutes and you don't mind giving us some feedback, we would greatly appreciate it. We are always looking to make these webinars as useful as possible. So we love to hear how these went for you so we can make improvements. So thank you guys again and hope you all have a great day.